Have you ever wondered which Buddhist countries are the richest in the world today? Many people associate Buddhism with peaceful temples, ancient traditions, and spiritual wisdom. But what might surprise you is that several Buddhist-influenced nations are also among the most advanced economies in Asia. Some of these countries have booming technology industries, powerful global companies, and extremely high living standards. From futuristic city-states to technologically advanced societies, these nations combine ancient philosophy with modern prosperity. In this video, we will explore the top 10 richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026. Our ranking is based mainly on economic strength and GDP per capita. Number 1. Singapore. Singapore takes the number 1 position as the richest Buddhist-influenced country in the world in 2026. Despite its small size, this island city-state has built one of the most powerful and efficient economies on the planet. Buddhism is one of the most widely practiced religions in Singapore, and the city is home to many beautiful temples and spiritual centers. Singapore's economy is based on global finance, trade, technology, logistics, and advanced services. Its strategic location along major shipping routes has helped it become one of the world's busiest ports and an essential hub for international commerce. The country is also known for its strong banking sector and modern financial institutions. Singapore consistently ranks among the countries with the highest GDP per capita in the world. The government has focused heavily on education, innovation, and efficient public administration to maintain economic growth. The city is famous for its clean environment, modern skyline, and world-class infrastructure. Businesses from around the world choose Singapore as a regional headquarters because of its stability and business-friendly policies. Because of its extraordinary economic success and global influence, Singapore proudly holds the top spot on this list. Number 2. Taiwan. Taiwan ranks second among the richest Buddhist-influenced countries in the world and is one of the most technologically advanced economies in Asia. Buddhism is widely practiced in Taiwan, often alongside Taoism and traditional Chinese spiritual traditions. Many temples across the island serve as important centers of community life and religious practice. Taiwan's economy is heavily focused on high-tech manufacturing and global electronics production. The country is particularly famous for its semiconductor industry, which plays a crucial role in the global technology supply chain. Taiwanese companies produce advanced computer chips that power smartphones, computers, and countless other electronic devices. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, commonly known as TSMC, is one of the most important semiconductor manufacturers in the world. Taiwan also has strong industries in electronics, machinery, information technology, and renewable energy. The island enjoys modern infrastructure, excellent healthcare services, and a highly educated workforce. Over the past several decades, Taiwan has transformed itself into a thriving, innovation-driven economy. Its strong export sector continues to support rapid economic growth and international trade. These achievements place Taiwan firmly among the richest Buddhist-influenced countries in the world. Number 3. South Korea. South Korea takes third place among the richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026 and is widely known for its remarkable economic transformation. Just a few decades ago, the country was recovering from war and economic hardship, but today it stands as one of the most advanced economies in Asia. Buddhism remains an important part of South Korean cultural history, with many historic temples located in scenic mountain regions across the country. These temples often serve as centers of meditation, education, and cultural preservation. South Korea's modern economy is driven by powerful industries such as electronics, automobiles, shipbuilding, and semiconductors. Global technology giants like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG have helped turn the country into an international economic powerhouse. South Korea is also known for its strong education system and highly skilled workforce, which contribute significantly to technological innovation and industrial growth. In addition to its economic success, South Korea has gained global cultural influence through music, film, television dramas, and fashion. This phenomenon, often referred to as the Korean Wave, has expanded the country's global cultural impact. The government continues to invest heavily in research, digital technology, and green energy industries. Thanks to its economic strength and cultural influence, South Korea ranks third on this list. Number 4. Japan. Japan ranks fourth among the richest Buddhist-influenced countries in the world and is one of the most advanced economies on earth. While many Japanese people practice a mix of Shinto and Buddhism, Buddhist traditions have played a major role in shaping the country's culture, art, and philosophy for centuries. Ancient temples in cities such as Kyoto and Nara remain important historical and spiritual landmarks. Japan is widely recognized for its technological innovation, powerful industries, and global corporations. Major companies such as Toyota, Sony, Honda, and Panasonic have become internationally famous for their products and engineering excellence. Japan's economy is driven by advanced manufacturing, robotics, automobiles, electronics, and high-tech research. The country also has one of the most efficient transportation systems in the world, including the famous high-speed Shinkansen bullet trains. Japan invests heavily in education, research, and technological development, helping maintain its competitive position in the global economy. Despite facing challenges such as an aging population, the country continues to remain one of the largest economies in the world. Japanese culture also reflects a deep appreciation for harmony, discipline, and respect, values often associated with Buddhist philosophy. This unique combination of ancient traditions and modern innovation places Japan near the top of the list. Number 5. Thailand. Thailand stands at number 5 among the richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026 and has one of the largest Buddhist populations globally. More than 90% of Thai citizens identify as Buddhists, and Buddhist teachings strongly influence Thai culture, traditions, architecture, and daily life. Magnificent temples known as wats can be found throughout the country, many decorated with golden stupas and intricate carvings. Thailand's economy is one of the strongest in Southeast Asia and is supported by several major industries including tourism, manufacturing, agriculture, and international trade. The country is one of the world's largest exporters of automobiles, electronics, and food products. Tourism is also a massive contributor to the economy, attracting millions of visitors every year who come to enjoy Thailand's beaches, cultural landmarks, and vibrant cities. Bangkok, the capital city, is a major financial and transportation hub in the region. Thailand has also invested heavily in infrastructure development, modern transportation systems, and technology industries. Over the past few decades, the country has successfully transformed itself into an important manufacturing and export center. These economic achievements have helped Thailand maintain a relatively high standard of living in the region. Number 6. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka holds the 6th position on the list of the richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026. The island nation has been a major center of Theravada Buddhism for more than 2,000 years, and many of its ancient temples and sacred sites are important pilgrimage destinations. Approximately 70% of the population follows Buddhism, making it the dominant religion in the country. Sri Lanka's economy is supported by several key industries including tourism, agriculture, manufacturing, and services. The country is especially famous for producing high-quality tea, often known globally as Ceylon tea, which remains one of its most important exports. Tourism also plays a major role in the economy, with visitors coming to experience Sri Lanka's beaches, wildlife, cultural landmarks, and historic Buddhist temples. In recent years, Sri Lanka has faced economic challenges, but the government has been working to stabilize and rebuild the economy through reforms and international partnerships. Infrastructure development, new investment projects, and expanding tourism continue to support economic recovery. Sri Lanka also has a relatively strong education system and skilled workforce compared to many countries in the region. These factors contribute to the country's economic resilience and cultural importance. Number 7. Laos. Laos ranks 7th among the richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026 and is known for its peaceful landscapes and strong religious traditions. Buddhism is deeply integrated into everyday life in Laos, and golden temples and monasteries are common throughout cities and villages. Many young men in Laos spend part of their lives living as Buddhist monks, which reflects the deep respect for spiritual education and religious service in the country. Economically, Laos has been gradually developing through investments in energy, mining, agriculture, and tourism. One of the country's biggest economic strengths is hydropower, as Laos has built several dams along the Mekong River and other waterways. These projects allow Laos to export electricity to neighboring countries such as Thailand and Vietnam. In recent years, infrastructure development has also improved transportation and trade connections with China and other regional partners. A new railway connecting Laos with China has created new opportunities for commerce and tourism. The government continues to focus on economic modernization while preserving the country's cultural and religious heritage. As these economic reforms and infrastructure projects continue to expand, Laos is slowly improving its national income levels. This steady progress secures Laos a place among the richest Buddhist-influenced countries in the region. Number 8. Cambodia. Cambodia takes the 8th position on this list and is one of the most strongly Buddhist countries in the world. More than 90% of Cambodia's population follows Theravada Buddhism, making it a central pillar of the country's culture, traditions, and national identity. Buddhist monks play a significant role in Cambodian society, often participating in community education, religious ceremonies, and cultural preservation. Cambodia's economy has been steadily expanding, driven largely by tourism, garment manufacturing, agriculture, and construction. One of the country's biggest economic assets is Angkor Wat, the world-famous temple complex and one of the largest religious monuments ever built. Millions of tourists travel to Cambodia every year to explore this historic site, bringing significant income to the national economy. In addition to tourism, Cambodia's garment industry exports clothing to major global markets such as the United States and Europe. Over the past 2 decades, the country has also invested in infrastructure projects including roads, bridges, and airports. These improvements have helped support business growth and international trade. Although Cambodia is still considered a developing economy, its steady progress and cultural influence make it one of the wealthier Buddhist nations in Southeast Asia. Number 9. Mongolia. This vast landlocked nation between Russia and China has a small population but abundant natural resources. Mining plays a major role in Mongolia's economy, especially copper, coal, and gold. Over the past 2 decades, the country has seen significant economic development due to these resources. Buddhism has been a central part of Mongolian culture since the 16th century. Many monasteries and temples across the country reflect its deep spiritual traditions. Despite periods of suppression during the Soviet era, Buddhism experienced a strong revival after the 1990 Democratic Revolution. Today, Buddhist traditions remain an important part of Mongolia's national identity. The country's economy continues to grow through mining exports and foreign investment. These factors place Mongolia among the richer Buddhist cultural nations.
Number 10. Vietnam.
Vietnam is one of the fastest-growing economies in Southeast Asia and ranks 10th among the richest Buddhist-influenced countries in the world in 2026. The country has transformed dramatically over the past 3 decades, shifting from a largely agricultural economy into a dynamic manufacturing and export powerhouse. Today, Vietnam produces a wide range of products including electronics, textiles, footwear, and smartphones for global markets. Major international companies have invested heavily in Vietnam because of its skilled workforce, competitive production costs, and strategic location in Asia. Buddhism has historically played an important role in Vietnamese culture, and many traditional festivals and community practices are connected to Buddhist teachings and temples. Visitors traveling across the country will often see beautiful pagodas and monasteries that reflect centuries of spiritual tradition. Vietnam's economic reforms, known as Doi Moi, launched in the late 1980s, opened the country to global trade and investment, helping millions of people move out of poverty. In recent years, Vietnam's growing middle class and expanding cities such as Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi have strengthened the country's consumer economy. The government continues investing in infrastructure, technology industries, and education to support future economic growth. Because of its rapid development and strong economic momentum, Vietnam has earned its place among the richest Buddhist-influenced nations in the world. So those were the top 10 richest Buddhist countries in the world in 2026. From the high-tech cities of Singapore and Taiwan to the ancient temples of Thailand and Sri Lanka, these nations show how spiritual heritage and modern economic development can exist side by side. Buddhism continues to influence culture, philosophy, and daily life across much of Asia. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.